Modern culture demands constant noise, vocal participation, personal branding, and the perpetual need to be noticed. Yet, in most rooms, the person frantically talking is rarely the one in charge. Control usually emanates from the one who remains perfectly still. Behind our social masks, human interactions are frequently shaped by what psychologists call dark motives. As François de la Rochefoucauld noted, we often boast of our virtues while secretly being driven by vanity, envy, and a deep-seated need for admiration. The more you speak, the harder it is to maintain that mask. Constant chatter eventually exposes these underlying flaws, signaling a lack of self-control and providing others with the map they need to manipulate you. Arthur Schopenhauer proposed a brutal test of this hidden psychology. Tell a friend about a personal misfortune and watch their face. In many cases, you will detect a fleeting trace of glee, a sparkle in the eye, or a slight smile, confirming that our social circles often harbor a secret pleasure in our struggles. Because human interaction is an endless competition of ego and comparison, making yourself highly visible simply provides your rivals with the ammunition they need to undermine your position. For those navigating the modern workplace, silence functions as a primary survival mechanism through a strategy known as calculated mediocrity. The goal is to perform exactly enough work to remain employed, but never enough to be categorized as an overachiever. By avoiding excellence, you prevent managers from burdening you with extra responsibilities that your peers are too slow to handle. You pair this with a strictly neutral persona. By withholding personal opinions and refusing to engage in office gossip, you create a blank slate. Without a clear emotional profile, you become much harder to target in office politics. This combination of mediocrity and silence effectively turns you into a corporate ghost, present enough to be reliable, but invisible enough to stay out of the crossfire during rounds of downsizing. Beyond defense, silence acts as a potent offensive tool in high-stakes environments, where it functions as a psychological pressure cooker. Research shows deliberate silence negotiations creates a void, diffusing aggressive demands. Humans are naturally intolerant of dead air. Remaining silent creates intense pressure, causing the other party to reveal critical information or offer unprompted concessions to fill the space. Robert Greene observed this exact tactic in meetings with 50 Cent. By sitting in complete silence, the rapper forced everyone else in the room to fixate on his thoughts, essentially granting him control of the room's energy without uttering a word. Controlling the silence in a room dictates the power dynamic. It forces opponents into a state of nervous reaction, while you remain the only party in the room with an unreadable position. This manipulation of visibility is even more pronounced at the macro level. A study from Lund University examined how BAE Systems maintains legitimacy despite its role in a controversial industry. They utilize a strategy called normative shadowing. It's a method of organizing public perception by meticulously deciding what is brought into the light and what is left in the dark. The company shines an overwhelming spotlight on socially accepted activities, innovation, security, and sustainability, designed to cast a shadow over controversial dimensions like weapons production. This foregrounded positive narrative feels so complete that the silences are never experienced as absences. At this scale, invisibility is achieved by blinding the public with a curated light, effectively burying secrets by making them unnecessary to look for. True power requires a mastery of both presence and absence. You must know when to step away from the spotlight to let your reputation amplify in the void you've created. Otto von Bismarck used this strategic darkness to navigate the politics of Europe. By concealing his intentions and planning several moves ahead, he kept his rivals on their heels, unable to predict where he would strike next. This same principle applies to social charisma. Figures like Greta Garbo created an air of mystery by disappearing for years at a time. This absence turned them into blank canvases, forcing the public to project their own fantasies and desires onto the void they left behind. Silence and invisibility provide a specific kind of leverage, the power of the unknown. While the rest of the world exhausts itself in the struggle to be seen, the silent party watches and waits, maintaining the only position that is truly unpredictable.